I'm Margaret Stevens-Reed, and welcome to the last episode of Valley Life's Holiday Tips for 2020. And today it's all about bringing in the New Year's. But first, before I get to that, let me give you a couple of updates on what's happening at Valley Life. Our members are kind of next in line to get the vaccination, and we're hoping that some of our staff will be in that line also. So we'll keep you posted on that. Watch us on Facebook. And then it's not too late to make your Arizona charity tax credit. Valley Life is one of those charities. You can donate $400, up to $400 for an individual, or up to $800 for a family. That's a dollar for dollar credit on your Arizona state taxes. So be sure to take advantage of that. All right, so today it's about throwing that New Year's Eve party for one or two of you because you can't go out and be with a crowd, which actually sounds like every New Year's Eve at my house. But we're going to actually make some little pizzas where everybody can put their own topping on it and then have a nice little holiday dessert. So to get started, we are going to put our naan bread in the oven and just toast it for a little bit. That way it's not going to be as doughy. I like a really thin crust pizza, so this is going to give you that kind of crunchy. So I'm going to put it in the oven and I'll be right back. Okay, so that's in the oven, and we're going to start on a dessert. It is so simple. I like 2-ingredient things. So we're starting with some ice cream. Just got vanilla here. Any kind of ice cream you really want is great. If you put it in a little wine glass, it's going to look really fancy. And then you're going to add, it's one of my ingredients has to be liquor, right? I'm using Kahlua. Bailey's works really good. Anything that kind of has that little coffee flavor is really good. It's not an exact science here. I'm just using a little cap or two. And I'm going to sprinkle some nutmeg in it. And then mix it up. And you don't want to mix it too well because you want some of the ice cream to taste like ice cream. And then, then all of a sudden you get a little shot of Kahlua taste in there. So we'll top it off with some more ice cream. Mix it in. And a little bit more nutmeg. And then it goes back in the freezer. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got them out of the oven. And I put them directly on the rack. But now they're on a baking sheet, and I have some of my favorite parchment paper underneath there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all 4 of them on here at one time, but we'll see. So one of our favorites at home is barbecue chicken pizza. So I just have some barbecue sauce. Yes, I store-bought it. Oops, and I'm opening it up. And you just spread it on like you would any other topping. Okay. And I got some rotisserie chicken. Normally I would barbecue the chicken, but I didn't. So I put some barbecue flavoring. I just sprinkled it on top. So I'll just add the chicken on here. You can see I have a little smorgasbord of toppings, which is a great way to do it for a party, because then people can just build their own pizzas. Okay, and I've got different cheeses here. I've got some mozzarella, some pizza blend, which is a mix of mozzarella, smoked provolone, Parmesan, and Romano. And then this is some Monterey Jack. So I'm going to do some Monterey Jack. Oh, and I've also got some feta. Some Monterey Jack on top of this barbecue pizza. Now I see I went a little bit overboard here. Okay, so now I'm going to build a couple of more. So I've got some friends with me. So I'm going to ask Stephen, what do you want on your pizza? I have pepperoni, sausage, tomatoes, mushrooms, some fresh basil from my little garden, some sweet Vidalia onions, olives, some roasted red pepper, and some mixture of spinach and arugula, and also cheeses. What do you like?
Tomato, onion, and olive.
Tomatoes, onion, and olive. Alrighty, so we'll put some pizza sauce down. Yes, you can make your own sauce, but hey, it's New Year's Eve. Who wants to be in the kitchen, right? Okay. Tomatoes, what else?
Onions and all.
Some tomatoes. Some onions. Onions. And what kind of cheese?
Just surprise me.
Alrighty, I'm going to do pizza blend. Okay, I also have Greg in here with me. Greg, what do you like on your pizza?
How about some sausage? How about some mushrooms and some olives and some of the spinach?
Okay, we'll see how well I remember this. Alrighty. So he said some sausage.
Yes.
You said mushrooms.
Yep. Olive.
Mushrooms. Got some olives in here. And a little bit of spinach. What kind of cheese?
How about provolone?
Alrighty. Well, it's mixed into this one. That's all right?
That'll work.
Okay, and we're going to have a special guest a little later, and it's my boss. He likes pepperoni, so we'll do one for him too. We'll put some pepperoni down. He said pretty much everything but olives, so we will do a few roasted red peppers and some basil. And I'm going to use some mozzarella on his. And then you put it in the oven until it's all nice and a little brown on the edge and the cheese is melted. So we'll see you back in a few minutes. Okay, so the pizzas are out and we're going to cut them. This one I think is Greg's. Let's see how we do here. I like these because they're the perfect size. It's like your own little pizza. And usually you can get little small pan pizzas, but if you don't like the dough, you're kind of out of luck. So I'm going to put one piece of this on a plate and with a little mixed green salad. And what I did was I made a simple salad dressing, 3 parts red wine vinegar, 1 part olive oil, added a little bit of Dijon mustard to it, and some lemon pepper. So that's dinner. Now let's get dessert out of the freezer. And we'll add a little wafer to make it look a little special. And that's it. So now we'll have our tasters come in and try it. It's got some roasted red peppers on there and some cheese and a little basil.
Well, thank you, Margaret. It looks delicious.
Well, I hope it is. Made it with my own 2 hands.
Terrific. Thank you, Margaret.
You can build your own pizzas at home and have a great evening. And here's our dessert with a little Kahlua in it. So on behalf of the staff, the board, I am wishing you and yours a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Margaret.
You're welcome.
Is this edible?